Have you noticed that your teenage daughter can talk to her friends for hours, but when you ask her, "How was your day?" she suddenly says, "Fine." And sometimes, the more you try to get closer to her, the more she seems to pull away. But here's something every parent of a teenage girl needs to understand. Your daughter may be growing away from childhood, but she is not growing away from needing you. She just needs you in a different way. Here are 5 things your teenage daughter needs from you, even when she doesn't say it. 1. She needs you to listen without immediately judging. When your daughter tells you about a problem, your first instinct may be to correct her. She says, "Mom, my friend stopped talking to me." And you immediately respond, "That's why I've always told you not to trust people." Or she says, "I don't like the way I look." And you say, "Stop being ungrateful. There are people who don't even have food." You may mean well, but she may hear, "My feelings don't matter." Sometimes, she doesn't need a lecture. She needs you to say, "I understand. Tell me what happened." Listen first. Correct when necessary. 2. Don't constantly criticize her appearance. Teenage girls are already exposed to enormous pressure about how they should look. Hair, skin, body shape, clothes, weight, social media filters. If every conversation at home becomes, "Your hair isn't neat. Why are you gaining weight? Look at your friend. See how beautiful she is." You may unintentionally teach her that her value depends on her appearance. Instead, compliment qualities that have nothing to do with beauty. Tell her, "I love how responsible you are. I'm proud of how you handled that situation. You're becoming such a thoughtful person." Let her know that being beautiful is not her greatest achievement. 3. Give her privacy, but don't disappear from her life. Teenagers need some independence. That doesn't mean parents should completely withdraw. Know her friends. Know where she goes. Know who she communicates with. Have conversations about social media, relationships, sex, peer pressure, alcohol and drugs. And please don't wait until there's a crisis before discussing these things. Your daughter should know, "If I make a mistake, I can still call my mother or father." That kind of relationship can protect her in situations where punishment alone cannot. 4. Teach her boundaries and self-respect. Don't only teach your daughter how to be attractive. Teach her how to say, "Number." Teach her that she doesn't have to accept disrespect just because she likes someone. Teach her that attention is not the same thing as love. Teach her that someone buying her gifts does not mean she owes them anything. And teach her, you never have to prove your love by doing something that makes you uncomfortable. These conversations may feel uncomfortable. Have them anyway, because if you don't teach her about healthy boundaries, someone else will teach her their version of them. 5. Let her know that your love isn't conditional. Your daughter will make mistakes. She may lie. She may fail an exam. She may choose the wrong friends. She may make decisions you strongly disagree with. And yes, there should be consequences for inappropriate behavior. But punishment should never communicate, "I don't love you anymore." Instead, communicate, "I don't agree with what you did, but I still love you. And we're going to work through this together." Because a teenage girl who knows she can come home after making a mistake is much more likely to ask for help. Parents, remember this: your teenage daughter doesn't need you to be a perfect parent. She needs a parent who is present, approachable, honest and willing to listen. She may roll her eyes. She may say, "Mom, you're embarrassing me." She may slam her bedroom door. But underneath all of that, she's still learning, "Who am I? What am I worth? What kind of treatment should I accept?" And your voice can become one of the strongest voices answering those questions. So don't just raise a girl who knows how to behave. Raise a girl who knows her worth, understands boundaries, can think for herself, and knows that home is a safe place to return to. If you're parenting a teenage girl, save this video and share it with another parent who needs to hear it.